All right, Miles, thank you. In meantime, over in North Carolina, check this out. This is just some of the destruction left behind after the National Weather Service confirms a tornado touchdown in Wilson County. This is what remains of a middle school there. You can see roofing and walls ripped down. And let's go ahead and head to Elizabeth City now for a better look out on the situation in North Carolina, a little closer to us. We're going to go live to News 3 reporter Will Thomas. So how's it looking out there right now? Well, not too bad, apparently.
Well, hi, Jen. Debbie hasn't left her mark on downtown Elizabeth City so far, and we're going to give you a quick look about what the water is looking like. And emergency management's focus has shifted from the rain to what we're seeing here, these high winds. And a tornado watch is in effect until at least 1 this afternoon. And when speaking with emergency management, they say so far they have had no reports of issues related to power, flooding, or rescues. And right now we'll continue to be in touch with emergency management if anything changes. And we'll also be looking to speak to residents on what they're doing and how the storm might be impacting them. In downtown Elizabeth City, live, Will Thomas, News 3.
And we are just getting started. Reporter John Hood is in Virginia Beach. Now, John, you're in an area where folks really have been watching Debbie pretty closely.
Yeah, hey Jen, well, we're here in the Windsor Woods neighborhood off of Old Forge Road, where, as you can see behind me, it's pretty dry. There was some rain here this morning. We saw a little bit of a shower maybe about 20 minutes ago, but really there's just your typical puddling out here on the side of the roads. But neighbors here tell me they're expecting more rain to come later this afternoon. The Windsor Woods neighborhood was hit hard back in 2016 when Hurricane Matthew flooded many homes. This morning, however, there's your typical rain puddle after a brief storm. The city of Virginia Beach says this morning did not get any specific reports for flooding in the city. Neighbors who live off of Old Forge Road tell me they're grateful the storm has not been as hard here as projected earlier this week.
Oh, grateful, definitely. A lot of gratitude. I don't feel like pulling a bunch of stuff off the floor, and cleanups are always a pain. Yeah, but floods definitely are a hassle. They are a hassle.
Now, if you do see storm damage in your neighborhood, you can report it to the city by calling 311. Back out here live again, the roads are pretty dry right now, just your typical puddling on the side of the roads, but again, neighbors expecting to see more rain later this afternoon. Live in Virginia Beach, I'm John Hood, News 3.
All right, John, thank you. And live team coverage continues as we follow through with our coverage of Debbie. And reporter Ellen Ice, she is on the peninsula this afternoon. Okay, Ellen, so what are you seeing on the peninsula?
Hey Jen, so I'm at 19th and Sycamore. You can see the road here has a little bit of water covering it. We've been around Newport News this morning. This is the only problem area I found. However, people are continuing to drive through this. Of course, that's not recommended. Public Works has crews actively clearing storm drains and monitoring calls for service to 311. The city also has activated their emergency operations center, which means that all the city departments are kind of talking to make sure they have situational awareness of storm impacts. Now, I talked to a woman who lives nearby. She tells me she is concerned that there's still this much water when it hasn't rained since this morning.
The water's still standing long. It's not even raining. It should have went down by now. So that means it's going to, if it rains again, it's going to keep getting higher and higher.
Now, Waterworks is monitoring reservoir water levels at this exact moment. They are at normal, and I'll be in Poquoson this afternoon, so look for a live update from me around the 4 o'clock hour. For now, we're live in Newport News. Ellen Ice, News 3.
Ellen, thank you. And now to Franklin, where people know how severe a storm like Debbie can be. Plenty of folks still remember severe flooding in the city from even Hurricane Floyd back in 1999. Reporter Coulter Anstead talked with business owners hit hard by that storm. Now, Coulter, what are they saying about Debbie?
Yeah, Jen, I talked to a business downtown in Franklin, about half a mile maybe from where I'm at right now, at a boat ramp on the Blackwater River in Franklin. If the city is going to experience flooding from a storm, it's going to come from the Blackwater River. You can see right now the river is calm, probably not any higher than where it would be on any other day. The co-owner of the business downtown I spoke to says she doesn't plan to do anything like sandbagging or anything else to prepare for this storm unless the city says it is absolutely necessary. If preparations are necessary, however, she says she probably will prepare a little differently for the storm than she did for Floyd.
I probably would put plywood on the windows, and we did sandbags, but it really didn't do anything when it comes to 6 feet of water in your building. I probably would take the important equipment, our printers, our big copy machines. I'd get them out of here.
Now, I will be here in Franklin all day, and we'll have updates for you in our newscast tonight at 4, 5, and 6. But for now, live in Franklin, Colter Enstadt, News 3.